Okay, so we're going to start today with warm up, 5 minutes, then some mobility for a few minutes, and then we're doing 3 kind of 5-6 minute workouts with a little workout to finish off with at the end. You don't need any equipment today apart from a weight, so I'm going to use a weight for some deadlifts towards the end. But start off just jogging on the spot, nice and slow and steady. I had a cup of tea about half an hour ago, and I might live to regret that. I might have to set you up with a workout in a minute and just disappear off and come back. Okay, just work on picking up the pace a little bit, so slightly higher knees, bigger arms. Just going to reset my stopwatch. Go. Oh, must record workout. I got to the end of Run Fit on Saturday and realised I hadn't recorded a workout. Okay, now side to side leap. So you can do it as a hop or you can step, but move your legs from side to side. So depending on how awake you are. Good. My legs are so tired today. I might have to stand and demonstrate quite a lot of this today. Keep going. So if you're comfortable doing this, take this leap a little bit bigger. That's it. I've got a mocha hair stuck in the tights. Alright, and then a ground to overhead movement, not using any weight, just hinging forward and then stretching up nice and high. So push forward and stretch up. Try and get to full extension, so when you're reaching up, really reach up high. You are trying to get your heart rate up doing this set, so think about moving relatively quickly. Ooh, not using your balance blindly. Keep going. Think about engaging your core as well at the top, so when you stretch up, pull your tummy in towards your spine. One more. And then some curtsy lunges. So start small. We're doing these for a minute, so we can increase the range of movement as we go through the minute. So just start with a small movement, not going back too far. Good. Hi Joe. And just slowly work on increasing your range of movement as you go now. So a little bit further out to the side, a little bit further back. Keeping your core braced all the time. $15 more seconds, so just increase that lunge a little bit more now. Good. 3, 2, 1, and done. And then some very small forward jumps. So I'm barely moving. That's it. Landing softly. Think about keeping your pelvic floor pulled up as well while doing these. Well done. Keep going. Last few seconds. Good, that will do. Into some mobility now. Stay upright, forward and back leg swings. Hopefully you should have your heart rate should be raised a little bit, but you shouldn't be too puffed. Not yet. There's plenty of time for that. Good. And then change sides. Good. And then side to side swings. Change sides. Good, done. Cross body toe touches. So stand with your feet wide apart, arms outstretched, and then go and tap alternate foot. Okay, well done. Keep going. One more on each side. Good. And then hip rotation, so we'll go for alternate legs for this. So bringing your leg up and round to the side as much as your mobility will allow you. Try and get your knee as high as you can. I have to look ever so slightly down at the floor when I'm demonstrating this, because if I look up, it makes me really, really disorientated. There's a really tiny lag between my movement and what I can see in the camera, and it's not good for my brain. Go the other way. Keep your core braced while you're doing this, it will help with your balance. Go for 2 more on each leg. Nearly did it. And then just walking up and down your mat, get up onto your toes, do some really small little toe walks. And then onto your heels, and walk on your heels. We'll just do a few of those. So up onto your toes, keeping your core engaged while you're doing that. And then onto your heels. Onto your toes again, doing 3 of these. Good. And then into that lunge position for a thoracic rotation. Done. Okay, well done. Ten more seconds. And then change sides. Ten more seconds. And then slowly come up to stand and we'll do some arm circles. So single side arm circles. Rotate one arm forwards. Starting to get a bit warm now. And then rotate that arm backwards. So I can't get my arm straight, but if you can, straighten your arm as much as you can. And then other arm forwards. Oops. And then that arm back. Well done. Okay. Our first set. So while I'm explaining that, you can just do a few double arm circles forward and back if you want to. Just do a few in one direction, a few in the other. We are going to do 3 exercises. The first one is a walkout. So that's a bent leg walkout into a bear crawl and then up again. Then some side to side jumps and then some quick hinge squats. So Joe, this session, because last week was such a disaster for everybody, you had a work crisis. My tech failed and couldn't make it. So I'm doing the same session that we did last week. So we can actually get to finish it. Hooray! So the first bit of this will be familiar. The last bit you were crisis managing, so you couldn't do it. So the walkouts, bent leg walkouts, into a bear crawl, and then up and stand up nice and tall. That's the first one. Then side to side jumps. So feet fairly close together, and you're jumping from side to side, both feet at the same time. Use your arms, so swing your arms to get momentum upwards. And then the last one is a quick hinging squat. So your feet are a bit closer together than normal for a squat, and you're hinging your hips a little bit more than normal. So it's kind of halfway between a squat and a deadlift. You won't get as far down and you'll feel your bum working more than normal for a squat. So it's 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest for this. They're quite quick movements and we're going to be moving through them quickly. So you've got 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. After each set of 3, you get 30 seconds rest, and we're doing it 3 times through. So get ready. Walkouts first of all. 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. 2, 1, off you go. You're walking out into a bear crawl, not a full straight arm plank, so you can move fairly quickly doing this. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Side to side jumps. 2, 1, go. So if you feel any discomfort, particularly pelvic floor, doing a jump like this, just limit your range of movement, and you can even just step from side to side if you need to as well. These sort of side to side jumps can put more pressure on your pelvic floor than you expect. 3, 2, 1, and rest, and then the quick hinging squats. 2, 1, go. So I want you to move quickly doing these, but make sure you stand up tall. Five seconds. 2, 1, rest. 30 seconds rest this time, and then it's back to walkouts. So each of the sets that we're doing today should feel progressively harder as we go through them. All right. 10 seconds, then back onto walkouts. 3, 2, 1, off you go. When you push back up again from the floor, try and push off using a different hand each time. 3, 2, 1, rest. Side to side jumps. Get ready and go. Really swing your arms, let them help you. Two, one, rest. Squats again. Ready, go. Nice, well done. Five seconds, and then it's 30 seconds rest again. Two, one, rest, 30 seconds. One more set of those to go. So these workouts are all 5 minutes each, they're about 5.5 minutes. So we're working through them quite quickly. 10 seconds, back onto walkouts. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Good, well done. Five seconds, keep going. 2, 1, rest. Side to side jumps. 5 seconds. And go. Five seconds. Good, rest. Quick hinging squats, get ready. 2, 1, off you go, last set. Got to write down the time for this next set. Keep going, 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Perfect. Right. Hang on. Oh no. Everyone's frozen. That's not good. Uh-oh. Am I on that one? Oh, what's going on? Why am I on the wrong Wi-Fi? Networks. The hell? Hi.
It says I'm the host now, Hannah.
What? How are you host? This is exciting. I didn't let you host.
Apparently I'm hosting.
Oh, yeah.
You've got the power, Anne.
I've got no idea what to do next.
It's alright.
No, I'm like a currency squad.
I'm spotting.
I'll make myself host. Right. I
You
should.
think we should leave and then join
No,
again?
we should be fine.
Maybe.
We
I'm
should.
gonna leave. I'm gonna join.
We should be fine. Can you see me again?
Do that.
Hello.
My honest Catherine.
Hello. I'm back. I'm back. I don't know what happened. The Wi-Fi kicked me out.
Catherine.
Can you hear me? Oh. Oh. That's so bizarre. Right. Can you hear me? So I don't know what happened there. The Wi-Fi kicked me off and then muted me. So but it's okay. We're back. Joys. Right. We should be all right now. Let's go back to it. So make sure I am still host, and you're not allowed to be host. So that was perfectly timed. We're in the rest anyway, so it's fine. So next 3 exercises: straight arm plank, knee to chest, ski jumps, and then hopscotch squats. So straight arm plank. It's not an alternate squat thrust, but I want you to quickly drive your knee into your chest. Quick movement. Next one, ski jumps. So that's jumping from side to side. And then a hopscotch squat. So you squat down, Okay? So it's like doing a little jump squat, landing on each foot. 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest again for these. Same format. 20, 10, 30 seconds rest after each one. Starting with straight arm plank. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, off you go. So keep your bum down, core engaged, quickly driving your knee into your chest. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, up you get, rest. Ski jumps. So you can use both arms together, or you can kind of work in a running movement, depending on what's more comfortable. 2, 1, go. And if you feel competent doing these, try and work on increasing your leap from side to side. 2, 1, rest. Hopscotch squats. So start your feet in squat position, squat down, and then you're jumping like that. Off you go. Good. 2, 1, rest. 30 seconds rest. You should be more out of breath after this set than the last one. That's the idea. We're slowly ramping it up. 15 more seconds. Just going to fiddle around with my fingers. Go. All right, 5 seconds. Straight arm plank. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. So really work on driving your knee into your chest quickly. Rest. Up you get. Ski jumps again. Until it's getting harder because I need to open my door. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Five seconds. 2, 1, rest. Hopscotch squats again. Woo. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Ten seconds. Rest. 30 seconds. Warm. Yes, jumper's coming off. All right. Get ready. 5 seconds. Straight arm plank. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Up you get. Ski jumps. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Go. Five seconds. 2, 1, rest. Last one, hopscotch squats. 3, 2, 1, go. Well done. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Good. All right, next set. Rest and drink if you need it. So this is the exercise where you'll need a weight. You can use a band, but weight's better for this. So we've got 2 exercises now, not 3. And it's a 30-second work, 15-second rest ratio, 3 times through again. First one, deadlift high pull. So you've got your weight. This is easy if you have a kettlebell, but other weights will work as well. So you hold your weight, down, pull up to your chin, down to deadlift, pull up. If your knees are a bit dodgy for any reason, you can do it as a sumo deadlift, so a wider stance. If you don't have a kettlebell, if you have a dumbbell, then you can hold it like that. So you're kind of holding it overhand like that. So you need to be able to pull your elbows up high. So it's the same movement, pulling up that weight. So that's 30 seconds. Second exercise is a burpee. You love them really. Into a straight arm plank. So it's straight arm plank, in, and I want you to do a jump, okay? If you're not happy doing the jump out, jump in, you can step out, step in, but you must do the jump, okay? So you can either step out, step in, jump out, jump in, but the jump has to happen. 30 seconds work, 15 seconds rest, 3 sets, starting with a deadlift. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, off you go. And again, after each set, you get a longer rest. So after the burpees, you'll get 30 seconds. So you can really go for it. I'm doing this with my knees slightly, my feet slightly further apart, just to protect my knees, because it's not completely brilliant yet. Rest, 15 seconds, which means it's burpee time. Oh yeah. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, off you go. Well done, keep going. Well done. Keep it going. 10 seconds. Keep going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds rest. Well done. Fifteen more seconds and it's back to deadlift. So I may not be doing as many burpees as I normally would when I counter the fact I need to go to the loo. All right, get ready, 5 seconds. Deadlift high pull. 3, 2, 1, go. Good. 15 seconds. Nice, well done. 2, 1, rest. So the theme with today's workouts, getting your hip flexors working a lot for everything. So all these springy movements, get your hip flexors going. 3, 2, 1, burpees, go. Well done. If you have the hip mobility to land in a squat position, that's better for your hips, you'll get your glutes working more. 5 seconds. 2, 1, rest. Well done. 30 seconds rest. And we have one more set to go. I'm being generous with the rest today. 10 seconds. All right, get ready. Weights at the ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Good, well done. Use the momentum of coming up out of that deadlift to help get the weight up under your chin. 10 seconds. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Then it's last set of burpees. Okay. And 2, 1, go. You've got a longer rest after this again while I tell you what your last set is. Good. 15 seconds, keep going. Perfect. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Well done. Okay, have a little drink if you need it. Last thing we're doing today, a 7-minute workout. So this is as many reps as possible. You're working at your own time and your own pace. 10 of the side to side jumps. So these are all exercises we've done throughout the session. Then 10 hopscotch squats. So that's 1, 2, 3. 5 burpees. And then 5 overhead presses. So using your weight, if your weight is heavy, you should be able to do 5. And just push and press above your head. So it's 10 side to side jumps, 10 hopscotch squat, 5 burpees, 5 overhead press, and you just keep cycling through. If you want to give yourself a rest after each set of exercises, go for it, or just keep working for the full 7 minutes. After this, we're stretching. Well, 1 minute of a cool down, then we're stretching. 7 minutes. I'll keep reminding you what we're doing. 3, 2, 1, off you go. So you're starting off with the side to side jump. It's 1, 10 hopscotch jumps. Five burpees. Well done. Good. Well done. So we've been steadily increasing your heart rate throughout the last 35 minutes. This is the peak. This is where you want to work really hard. Your heart rate should be much higher at the end of this. And then after your burpees, it's an overhead press. So you can do a little dip and drive to help if you want, or you can just do a strict press above your head. I'm limited because of my ceiling height, so pretend I'm stretching my arms up to full extension. Good. And as soon as you've done your 5 overhead presses, go straight back to the side to side jumps. Try and get a couple of rounds of this done before you have to rest. But if you can do it without any rest, try and push yourself. Well done. And it's back to the hopscotch jumps. Well done. Hopefully you should be feeling a bit happy with the coordination of these as well by now. Well done. And then after the hopscotch jumps, or squats rather, it's back to burpees. 5 burpees. So I'm not doing many of those just because I can't. Well done. So remember, you're working at your own pace today. I'm going to keep reminding you, but you don't have to work at the same pace as I'm talking to you. Overhead press after your burpees. Keep going. And after your 5 overhead presses, it's back to side jumps. So you can challenge your brain a bit more doing these if you want to by jumping over a line. So if you're on a tiled floor or you've got a line on your carpet or your mat, jumping over something makes them more challenging. Good. Back to the hopscotch squats after the side to side jumps. Well done. Good news is we're well over halfway. Yay. Well done. Hopscotch squats back to burpees. If you're wearing a watch the heart rate monitor, it should be looking quite impressive now. You should be pretty puffed. And hopefully have a good sweat on as well. Well done. Keep going. So when you get to the overhead press exercise, use that in your favour. It's slow and steady. You get a few seconds of recovery doing these. So make sure you keep these presses really slow. Well done. Good. Looking good, well done. Just over 2 minutes to go. So we've done 5 minutes, 2 to go. Well done. Side to side jumps after your overhead press. Good. Remember, it's absolutely fine to rest. If you need to, take a rest. You don't need to keep plowing through it for 7 minutes without a rest. It's supposed to be hard, but I don't want it to actually break you. 1.5 minutes left. Keep going. Well done. Just over 1 minute to go. Well done. I feel slightly like a bit of a cheat not doing the burpees with you, but I really can't. Have you got a dog with you? He just knows you're in pain. He's trying to protect you. 40 seconds to go. I tried to do foam rolling in here last night with Mocha. No, doesn't work. 30 seconds. Seconds to go. Keep working. You're almost there. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Done. Well done. You worked so hard. You all right, Joe? All right. But before we start stretching, grab a drink if you need it. We're just going to do some gentle cooling down before we start the stretch. So just keep your feet moving very gently from side to side. Push your arms up above your head. Open up your rib cage. Just help to get some more air in. That's it, well done. Good. Then take those arms in front, drop your head to your chest. Good, then hands on your waist, shoulder blades back. So you're gonna squeeze your elbows together. That's it. Keeping the feet moving. Good, and then down onto the floor into hip flexor stretch. Good. For some reason my GoPro lasts for an hour and then it flips into a different view. I don't understand. This tech. Beyond me. I thought after a year I'd have learned how these things work by now. Change sides. Well done. Right, change again. Kneeling quad stretch. If you really can't do this, then stand up to do it, but try and do it as a kneeling stretch because you get into your hip flexor as well as into your quad. So if your balance isn't great, just keep looking straight ahead. Lean forward a little bit so you're not resting directly on your kneecap, you're kind of resting on the fleshy part of your, just above your kneecap. Well done. Change sides. Good, and then finish off going into glute stretch. So onto your front, leg underneath you, lower down. A few more seconds. And then change sides. Well done. A few more seconds. And up you get slowly. Stand with your feet wide apart. And then just slowly lower down. So you have your fingertips on the floor in between your legs, and then just walk over to one side. And then back to the centre. So let your head drop down. Walk your hands forward a bit. And then back. And then over to the other side, so you're bending the other leg. Should feel a stretch in your inner thigh. And then back to the centre. Come up slowly. Just walk your feet back in together. And you're done. Well done. How's the sweat? Looking good. Yes.
So hot.